I'm not. Math is for blockers, bro. We'll let God sort this out. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. What are we running tonight? We're trying some experimental high test red. We're calling it Big Deck Energy because one of my recent subs found that really funny when I said that the other day. Muda, first time streamer, shout out to Muda. There you go. He really liked that. He thought it was funny, so why not? I'm always trying to do something a little different with mono red. We all know maybe the best mono red, but let's try a little different mono red, guys. It's real sweaty on the ladder tonight, so we're going to hope for some decent matchups. And just see if we can burn up. We're doing a little treasure trickiness. We're doing a little direct burn. We're going to see what we can do with this one. Trying a new kind of build here. So before we get down to this, before we get down to the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me. Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't like and subscribe, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you. Absolutely savagely maul you for that, not liking and subscribing. Join us on his stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all this live streaming goodness. Already gave my first time streamer shout out to Muda. Welcome, my guy. So you can join us too. We're closing in on the 2K followers here soon. So where are you? We'd like to see you there every night. Check out those links in the description. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. We'd love to have you there. Post your deck, ask questions, anything you'd like on the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want this deck and everything else that I've built, all the other builds and things that I've done, check out my AetherHub. That's the place to go. That's the place to be. So what are we talking about with Big Deck Energy? The kind of the joke that we're doing here is we are running energy. We're running reactor cores, which are Dragonspark Reactors. So what we're going to want to do is generate treasure and do burn. That's kind of the idea. Cacophony Scamp is going to help us a lot with this because he proliferates and he explodes and he gets bigger. Proliferation will add another counter on anything, including the Dragonspark Reactor. 1 red, 1/1. Whenever Cacophony Scamp deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it if you do proliferate. Whenever he dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So the bigger this guy powers up, the more counters and the more energy he has, the bigger he's going to explode and do direct damage. And of course, whoop, little disconnection there. Yeah, after Cacophony Scamp, very nice combo there. What's great to play with Cacophony Scamp is Kumano faces Kakkazan. What I like to say is probably one of the best uncommon red cards in the game right now, as we know. Kumano faces Kakkazan, deals 1 damage to each opponent and Planeswalker whenever you cast your Lex creature spell. Comes in with an additional 1/1. Exile this saga and returns to the battlefield transformed. We know it's etchings of Kumano. 2/2 haste and exiles anything that would die instead of putting it in the graveyard. Very, very good stuff right there. So Kumano and Cacophony make a really good team because that would become a 2/2 and it blows up for 2 then. Very nice. Naturally, we're going to be doing burn here, guys. 1 red, 2 damage, and of course a scry if we do that direct damage. We got to do that direct damage. We got to take care of some early players in the game here. We added Sticky Fingers as suggested by Chad, which was really nice add here. You don't have to do Sticky Fingers if you don't want to. You could also do Treasure Hound. Treasure Hound's not a bad one. That's not a bad idea to do. We can put that in the sideboard because it's a common. You might have access to that. Sticky Fingers is really nice. It will has Menace, and whenever it deals damage, it creates a treasure token. Now, the thing about creating treasure tokens is that is going to be creating an artifact. And creating artifacts charges the reactor cores. That's what we want to do. We want to get those reactor cores nice and hot. That's the idea. We want them to go critical. So Sticky Fingers is a great one. And then, of course, if they play removal on the card, we get to draw a card. So it keeps fuel in the fire, keeps cards in our hand, keeps the game flowing, which is a really nice combo there. So part of the reason that we're calling this energy, big deck energy, is these reactor cores. I love blowing the reactor cores. I think that they're great. 1 red and 1 artifact. Whenever Dragonspark Reactor, another artifact you control, or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Dragonspark Reactor. And of course, charge counters will proliferate. You can pay 4 to blow the reactor. You send the reactor going absolutely critical. You send it in a resonance cascade. It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters to 1 target player and 1 target creature. So, what that means is if you get this up to 10 damage to a creature, 10 damage to a player, that can be an end game right there. That is going to be a humongous, dangerous explosion. And guess what? It charges every single time you generate a treasure, because the treasure pops up, it's going to charge. More dragon sparks you put in, it's going to charge. So we're building up mana, we're building up charges. That's going to be really good. And this is only an uncommon, so it's really, really nice. Feldon, Ronom, Excavator. I say this completely wrong. I call him Ronfell. If you know what Ronfell is, leave a comment. 1 red and 1 2/2 haste. Feldon, Ronom, Excavator can't block. Whenever Feldon is dealt damage, exile that many cards from the top of your library. You choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You would play that card. Gets a nice variety of cards you can play from your top deck. Either it fills you up with mana, it fills you up with burn. Again, keeps the source of fire flowing. That's going to be really super critical there. It keeps the cycle spinning around. Really, really going and getting exactly what you need off the top deck. He can't block. We won't hold that against him. We're going aggressive on this one. Lightning Strike. Classic. Yeah, we're doing what we do. 3 damage, any target. 1 red and 1 instant. 3 damage to any target. It can go directly to face, or it can burn up a creature. Fantastic. That can win you a game right there. Just direct damage, classic burn spell. You know what it is. I don't need to explain it any more than that. We're going to be going with the Mechanized Warfare here. We want to up the amount of damage we're doing by each one of these that we do. We wanted to really, really up the damage by each one. We're going to have some other tricks to do that as well, like Solphim. But 2 red and 1, if a red or artifact source you control will deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent opponent controls it deals more damage +1. Each one of these ups the amount of damage. It makes things even more critical. It makes the Dragon Sparks more deadly. The Lightning Strikes, the play with fires, each one just ups the ante even farther with the amount of fire we're going to be slinging and doing direct damage to the opponent. So Mechanized Warfare, very, very useful card all around. Professional Facebreaker. Now this is going to be something else. I love this card. I don't see it being played enough. 1 red and 2/3 Menace Human Warrior. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. So if any one of your creatures deals damage to a player, you create a treasure token anytime they're out. Guess what? What do treasure token generations do? They charge the reactor core. They get that thing nice and hot. The extra mana that we get, from treasure, because we can always tap treasure for more mana, will let us play more spells, more reactors, more burn. Everything kind of feeds into one another very, very, very nicely. Sacrifice a treasure, and then she has another great ability here. Exile the top card of your library. You may play this card this turn. So again, we have this ability with a lot of these different things to start playing cards off the top deck, getting nice heavy hits off the top deck. In case we need that emergency burn, in case we need that extra mana, she will be there to kind of fill it up. I really, really like her. I think she's a great red card. A 2/3 Menace already that generates treasure and top decks for you. Really nice. I mean, when we get her with the synergy on there, that she will charge the reactors even better. Speaking of charging reactors, we got Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. Everybody's favorite crazy little noodle dragon right here. Well, maybe Junji is the favorite, but 2 red and 2. First of all, a 4-drop, 4/4 flying and trample is already amazingly good. Okay, so that's number 1. Then he has the amazing ability, whenever he dies, and people love playing removal in this game right now, as you may or may not know, board wipes, removal, or anything, you exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of next turn. You may play those cards again We have another top deck ability to keep that cards flowing into hand, to keep that really, really, really good blast of cards, to keep that steady flow of mana and spells going out. Or we can create 3 treasure tokens. Guess what happens when you create 3 treasure tokens when this dragon dies? The Dragonspark Reactor gets 3 charges because you're generating 3 artifacts on the board. So all of a sudden, this thing is getting charged. It is going wild. Not only will you have the extra mana, not only can you sacrifice those extra treasures for maybe Facebreaker to get top decks, to even cast more artifacts or whatever you're going to do. Things are all feeding into each other in a nice cascading loop here, as you can see. We're going to throw down a Solphim Mayhem Dominus because really a lot of power right here. She is doing a lot of things. If you want to do 2 of her, I'm not mad at you. I had 2 of her in some of the early decks. I kind of swapped her around for a little bit of sticky fingers. Maybe I wanted to go faster. 2 red and 2 5/4. If a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent or an opponent, to a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double damage to that player or permanent instead. So what does that mean? All of your Dragonspark reactors going off do double damage. Guess what? You add that with Mechanized Warfare, that's double damage plus 1. All of a sudden, a Dragonspark going off for 5 is now 11. You've absolutely just completely gone beyond critical. You've gone nuclear. You've gone thermonuclear with Solphim on the board. So you have suddenly that extreme amount of power right there. I'm not too worried about her price or cost because she is a little expensive, but again, we're making a lot of mana. She also has the ability of pay 2 red and 1 or 4 life, or any combination therein because she has the Phyrexian mana symbol. Discard 2 cards, put an indestructible counter on Solphim Mayhem Dominus, and all of a sudden she becomes indestructible with her amount of power that she can put out. Then, of course, we're going to finish with the Shivan Devastator. On the high end, the reason I chose this is on the high end, if you've generated an absolute load of, you have tons of mountains down on the board, you've generated a load of treasure tokens, you got nothing to spend it on, you can sink all that money into X, and all of a sudden you have a 7/7 flying haste that can finish off the game right there. Really, really good Dragon Hydra combo. So we are going partial dragons, partial burn, a nice cool combos right here. So this can be played early, it can be played late. It has that lovely flexibility for however much mana you want to throw at it. Love it. 20 mountains, 2 Sokenzan, Crucible, Defiance, and 1 Autonomous Furnace for a little bit of more card draw. Really smooth curve and very cheap, 1.9 average. That's what we're looking at right there. 18 creatures, 19 non. We have our Furnace Might. Decent amount of dragons, decent amount of humans. Couple of Phyrexians, that's fine. Kind of a mixture of everything. Not too many creatures, but a lot of instants, decent amount of artifacts and enchantments. Really, you could go with less land. I was getting flooded. I honestly wouldn't be mad at you if you went with 22 land. If you got rid of another land and put something else in there that was a land generator like Sticky Fingers, listen, I'm not even mad at you. If you wanted to put another Sticky in there, sure. If you wanted to put another Solphim in there and go a little higher, you can do that too. So best of 3 boys, yeah, you got a lot of options. Best of 3 boys, different kinds of burn, different kinds of mana generation. Any one of those is going to be fine. That's what we're looking at right there. Our high end is going to be 4, but we're really at the low end. Shivan Devastator is kind of doing its own thing with the flexibility that we're going to be able to do. So the idea is to keep them suppressed early on, keep the board suppressed early on, lay down damage, do a little bit of hasty damage, charge those reactor cores, get them to an absolutely critical level, and just blow them up. Blow them up right in their face. Boom, it's over with. Even double damage, blow them up, or additional damage, blow them up. That's the idea. Doing a little something tricky, a little combo, a little different, as it were. You know, I'm tired of playing the same thing. We're almost what, like a week away from new cards yet. So let's just try some funny stuff here. Let's just get crazy with it. How would you change it? What would you add? What would you modify? I want to hear about it. Leave a comment. Let me know. Don't forget to like the video. It's right down there, and it helps the channel so much. Just tenderly push it, and let's get into this big deck energy. Here we go, boys. I may need a board wipe in this. I was thinking about putting a cheaper board wipe. Drift Ronan got his Gold Lotus right there. 7-month subscriber. Buggy man. Beep, 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 beep. Whoa. This is a shit hand. Alright, that's a little better. Keep. I don't think we need that many. Devastators. Let's drop that. And turn. We'll do the Dragonspark, and then we'll do Face Break, Incinerate. So we'll do Allspark. Yeah, we're trying something a little different. I'm trying kind of... I love Reactor Core decks. I'm trying Reactor Ramp here. So we're going to see what actually happens when we do this. Let's do that. He's probably got knockback or kill. Most likely. I also have a fancy Furnace Might to help us. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Oof, okay, you didn't have anything there. Let's do that. Okay. And we'll end the turn. Alright, Dreadscythe, not looking too dreadful here. And he's out of there. Hey, why do you think the stream name was Turn Card Sideways, Tanuki? What was the bad timing? What happened? What'd I do? I was like 80 to 90% sure that he was gonna do a that wasn't gonna work and he was gonna get a Fading Hope, because I've never seen somebody who plays Islands not immediately start the game with a Fading Hope. So I was like, I'm gonna hold on to my mana in case, because I'm gonna have to recast this shit. I'm like 90% of the chance that this is, as soon as I attack, he's gonna throw it back in my hand, and I don't want to cast whatever spell I have, and I'd rather just get it back on the board while he can't counterspell it. So that's why I did that in a weird time. I go first. Yeah, so if that's why you're wondering why I waited to cast things until after it went off, and that seemed bizarre, there was actually some logic behind it. Maybe it wasn't sound logic, but it was logic, nevertheless. Let's get rid of that. He doesn't need that fucking card. Hey, listen, man. I might play red, but I do know how to think a little bit. No offense. Alright, let's see if he hits mine. This is Red Town. You send one of his to the graveyard, he sends one of yours to exile. You know what I mean? Bloodthirsty Adversary. And a Phoenix check. Okay, so he's just trying to rush. I don't know why he would totally sacrifice that card, but good for him. So we're going to do Reactor Core. Reactor Core. Reactor Core. Fantastic. Alright, reactors are getting online. All systems go. I think we're going to blow one of the reactors. To take out... What do we got to take out here? My turn. Okay, so we actually hit... Okay. Hit. Okay. I don't want to give him Feldon. I think I might take Bloodthirsty Adversary out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll take Bloodthirsty Adversary out. Reactor Core critical. And then we'll put a... We'll hold steady. Hey, man. The name of the stream is Turn Card Sideways, bro. I'm saying, bro. He didn't even think about that shit. Yeah, he didn't even think about that shit. That's going good. Oh man. All right. We'll let it hit us. Fuck it. And we're gonna stop it being a blocker. Cacophony Scamp. We're gonna go in, pop, dragon. Deals a sacrifice. So 4 we want. So let's do this on 2. All right, we can still blow the reactor in case we need to. In case we need to activate the reactor, we can. He might try to burn him out, but we can blow the reactor just in case. Yeah, he's gonna kill him. Boom, that's fine. Pass. Okay, he's gonna get that. We're gonna do that. Pop, pop. He gets an additional card. He got Kumano. Faces Kakkazan. Okay. Cacophony Scamp. Let's see what he can play here. Not happy about it. He's going to play a burn. Okay, see what he does. Ronon fell Excavator. Feldon Ronom Excavator. For a 3-banger. I gotta block it because if he's got a burn card in his hand, he's donezo. I'm donezo. Yeah, he's got a 3 for me. He's got a hit, pop, hip. He's got a bang, wolf. What did he grab? He grabbed a mountain. Oh, okay. Well, I can. Oh, let's see. Let's see, man. Oh, yeah, there's a lightning bolt there. Yeah. 1 away, man. 1 away. Oh, yeah. 1 away, man. That damn Roan Fell, man. Roan Fell is really fucking good. A really good card. Really fucking good card. Because you're going to at least get 2 cards off the top. Mulligan, man. Keep. Drop a Scamp. Okay. Yeah, people relying on damage-based removal. It's tough. Alright, Sokenzan. Devastator. Oof. Hit. Decline. We might have a 3 kill here. No, he can't. He's trying to ramp. Okay. Autonomous Furnace. We might get a red card. Okay, we got that. So we get this. Oof. Pop. Decline. Alright. Do I have any equipment? No, I don't. Turn. Draw. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let me hit you, bro. Yeah, that's it, man. Make a Boros equipment deck. Boros equipment's very good. I made one. Very solid deck. I'm gonna send them all in. Please don't hurt him, Hammer. 2 damage to the Drussy, which means that she gonna die. Welcome to the jungle, baby. You gonna die. Sacrifice it and proliferate for multiple reactor cores. Yes. Submit 2 and 1 damage. Wabango. Let's see. Cruelty of Gix. Creature, Planeswalker, discards. What are you gonna go for, man? What are you gonna go for? What are you gonna hit start? Yeah, Trek's really ripping up the damn the whole damn ladder, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna go put a creature card from the whatever to the, he's gonna bring back Drussy. Decline, take it. Pow. I am going to blow Reactor 1. Reactor 1 has been blown. Draw. I am going to hit. I am going to put down a 2-drop blocker. Let's see. Invoke Cussy. Okay. No, you don't have it. Take action, you can draw a card. Yeah, I am going to blow Reactor 2. Reactor 2 is critical. Alright, there we go. I did it all for the Sheldrussy. Come on, the Sheldrussy. Yeah, people play... Listen, man. People play in Mono Blue Denial in Mythic, man. I was playing guys in 70% Mythic. They were like 77% Mythic. And they were still playing Mono Blue, bro. It's like, bro, you're here, man. There's 1 day left. You don't need to be on the struggle bus no more, man. I guess they just enjoy it, which is even worse to hear. That's not even good to hear, man, that they're just enjoying themselves. Oh, yeah, I just like denying things. That's all I want, is to deny things. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh. Alright, I go first. I got no early drops. Listen, I love getting beat by a new deck, okay? When there's like, when a deck pulls off some shit I never seen before, I'm ecstatic. I'm like, what in the fuck was that? That was some groovy ass shit right there, bro. Probably immediate removal. Yeah, that's okay. Got to get it out of his hand. Okay, so let's do Spark. Counterspell, probably. I feel like this is a Dimir control. It feels Dimir control-y. There you go. Hey, listen, man. We all enjoy big deck energy, man. I think I'm going to call this, just in honor of you, Mutu, I'm going to call this deck Big Deck Energy. I think that's what I'm going to do, my dude. Alright, what's he going to play? He's going to play Corrupt Court Official. Very nice. Let's drop the... I feel like Mechanized isn't doing us too much stuff right now. So... let's do this. Kumano faces Kakkazan. Yeah, we'll do that. Graveyard Trespasser. Oh, he's running discard. Okay, he's running a little discard action here. Not bad. I like it. Gonna swing on me for a little 1 point right there. Pop. Alright, my turn. Okay. Jinzo Avatar looking ass. I don't understand that. What does that mean? I am frightened. Oh, this? That's a Dread Horde, isn't it? That's a Dreadnought. That's a the Lazatep Dread Horde guy, isn't it? Alright, put that guy down. Hopefully he doesn't get counterspelled. Probably will. Probably will. He's probably been holding on to a counterspell. Oh. Alright. Oof. Okay. What are you gonna do, man? Oh, he's gonna do that. Let's hit. They're going to transform back. Pop. Blast zone. Right into the blast zone. Bana, bana, bana. Alright. Gonna take you right into the blast zone. Schlungy. You're gonna gain and drain me right there. That's a red card. That fucking sucks. We're gonna do no attacks because I drew another goddamn mana. I don't think there's any creatures in the graveyard, which is good. No, there isn't. There's no creatures in the graveyard, so he can't gain and drain me. I'll be down to 1 though. Pop, pop. My turn. Nuclear Warfare. Okay. Alright. I got that. No attacks. Blast Zone in this economy. Tell me about it. Why do that? Oh, yeah, for the 1 damage. Yeah. Damn. Back and forth on this one, boys. Mechanized Warfare, I don't know. Maybe less of them. I think I have 4 of them. I feel like it's not too effective. So let's bring it down a notch. Yeah, let's bring that down a notch and bring up the creatures and Cacophony. Atsushi, Solphim, Shivan. Feldon, let's bring up the Feldons by 1. I haven't seen the Mom expansion deck that you put up. I'll have to take a look at it. Where is it? Where'd you post it? In the, what you want to take a look at? Let's see. Let me pull that up. Early access deck ideas. MR Dragonburn. Okay. Tanuki. MR Dragonburn. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'll make this, dude. I will build it. Wait, this is, what is this? Is this standard? Or is it a different weird thing that I don't know about? Spell Pierce. Oh my goodness. Who would have ever thought a guy playing blue would have counterspells? I would have never known about that. Bye. Come on. Let me draw the other one out. Come on. There you go. He can't resist. That's the thing about these counterspell freaks, man. They can't resist. They can't hold on. They can't hold back. Oh, okay. Yeah. You go and hit for 2. So he's got the little bit of poison he wants to start proliferating. But I'm really going to start hurting him here. This might is cleaning his teeth. The Invocussy. Alright, we'll do that. Kill that. Dragonspark Reactor. Roan Fell. Pop Pop. Fizz Fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. And turn. What are we gonna do? Scheming Ashburant. Okay. Scheming Ashburant. Bulbous Skull Dweller. Also known as the Gold Skulltula. Scheming Ashburant. Let's do... Should we do Delicious Atsushi? Let's see. Let's see what he wants to do here. Alright, let's do that. Let's do... that. Yeah, that's good stuff. Bump, bump. Counterspell, maybe. That's okay if he pulls it. Yeah, that's fine. Pay 2? Oh, don't mind if I do. I don't think he noticed I had a treasure. Okay. Oh, he's running out of gas now. He's got the delicious Atsushi now. So let's do this first. You can block that. I'm a chopsticks kind of guy. Did you know that all the dragons are named after manga artists? Were you aware of that? Alright, we're going to put down delicious Atsushi. Yeah. Yeah, all the dragons from Kamigawa. Junji Ito. They're the first names. That's why the black one is Junji. Yeah, they're all famous mangaka. Atsushi, I know the Atsushi one is somebody else, but I can't remember who right now. Bro, if you work designing cards for a trading card game, man, you already know what it is, man. Oh, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. It's so funny. You might know this, Cookies. Junji Ito is like the nicest, friendliest little guy. And Miyazaki from Ghibli Studios is like the most depressed dude in the world. I just think that's such a funny... Yeah, he's just a happy-go-lucky little guy. Since the new season began, I have not had a fucking... Everything has been absolute fucking sweat. Yeah, Solphim, I mean... I like Solphim, but... Red, the worst thing you can do to Red is discard. Like, you need ammunition. I feel like that was a flavor fail, in my opinion. Yeah, since Rhoda, it's been fucking Sweat City. It's been absolute Sweat City since rotation. Phyrexia Gabio. Okay. Alright, you're gonna drop that. He's doing Abzan. The Gorgeousy. Gorgeous George. Okay. It is a little expensive for Red. Yeah, it's I think Red is going to head back towards mid-range. Blessedly so, I think. I think Red is going to blessedly head back towards mid-range and not be as aggro. Bingo, bango. But still, I mean... Alright, so unless you raise a board wipe right now, he's going to die. That's Sheldrusy. Okay. Draw. I'm going to do that. Face break, incinerate. Bang, bang. That would do 2 damage, which means that it would do 3, which means that we can finish you off with this one. Very nice. Very nice. That's how it's supposed to work, guys. Good synergy right there. Good synergy. Yeah, Solphim, you kind of have to ramp Solphim. That's kind of why I always put them in Treasure Gen. Actually, her. Solphim's a her, by the way. Phyrexians apparently just arbitrarily pick their gender. Which I think is kind of funny because it's an affectation. They're basically just out there having fun with it. They're just like, I'm just going to have fun with it. It means nothing. They don't sexually reproduce. They don't feed their young, so there's no reason for them to have breasts. Keep 7. That's actually pretty decent. But they're like, yeah, no. I'm a dude. I'm a girl. And then some of them are like, I'm nothing. I'm an in-between thing that doesn't exist. Because, you know, Elish Norn does not have to be the mother of machines. And the irony is that the reason they are like this is it's left over from Yawgmoth, because Yawgmoth was a dude. He started as a human being. So there's this organic kind of leftover bit in them that, you know, makes them think about these things, which is completely unnecessary. It's meaningless. But, like, Elish Norn went out of the way and she's like, no, I'm a mother. I'm mother of machines. I'm mommy. I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be held. That's the only good thing that ever came out of PragerU was that voice clip. Numbskull just rated with 9. What is up, the numbest of skulls? Listen, you're not going to find a number skull anywhere in the business. I've looked, and I can't find it, okay, guys? I'm going to turn this into a drop. Kablamo. Oh. Sacrifice it. I think we're all right. We had a brief desync, yeah. We had Numbskull in, and that really effed things up. That really effed things up, you guys. Okay. Non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Interesting. Swing a bingo. Oof, boof, boof. Yeah, -1 means you lose. Same person. Things got F'd in the A. Yeah, they certainly did. Did you guys hear the audio clip that I played? All right, look at that. I go first and no early plays, but that's all right. Let's do that. And turn. Solphim, Boros, Angel Fire, not a bad idea. Let's get Roan Fell out here. Big props if anybody knows who the hell Roan Fell is, by the way. Because that's a deep cut. If you actually know who the fuck Roan Fell is, that's a fucking deep, deep cut right there, bro. And don't just look it up using the internet. That's cheating. Yeah, when you're in the chat, I'll listen to whatever the hell chat says. I don't know what the hell I'm doing if that's not obvious. Let's do this. 1, 2, bop, boof. Let's get that in. Let's go for it. The Yeen! Oh god, I forgot to shout out a lot of people. Shout out Numbskull. We'll do Yeen right after this. Choose one of them. Yeah. Oh, Steel Seraph. Okay. Real steel. Alright. Hit. That's gonna poison me a little bit. Bloat Boy. That's Bloat Boy right there, man. Bloat Boy do what he do, huh? Okay, if I went in with 4 in the air, 4 in the air, 4 on the ground. No, 7 in the air, 4 on the ground, that'd be 11. Fuck it, I don't care. Math is for blockers, bro. We'll let God sort this out. That's how we do it, man. Shoot from the hip. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for tonight. couple of rough matchups, but we did get some good wins in. Did get some solid hits off. I think we got just some bad matchups here, man. I still think it's a solid deck. I still think that you'll be able to burn out a couple people. When we really get in a hit, we get in hits pretty good. I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to do something a little more funky and spunky with red. So, I mean, we all know what the best red deck is, but is there a better red deck? Let's find out. Let's tweak this. Leave your comments, leave your ideas, and we'll leave it there. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Good night, everyone.